Play ball! Safe! High fly ball into right field. She is gone!
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball!
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball! Safe! High fly ball into right field. She is gone!
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252. Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball! Safe! Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Some things just never change.
Play ball. Safe.
Number 30, Gabe Nelson. Let's play ball. Leading off for the Gojos, second baseman, Gabe.
Good morning and welcome to Gabe Pando Field on the campus of Rocky Mountain High School in Fort Collins for the Colorado American Legion Elite A State Championship game. Mike Ray along with Cameron Gibson and Warren Ray, good to have you along. Today you're going to see a lot of firepower in these two teams in the Rocky Mountain Lobos and Greeley Gojos. Oddly enough, this position is for 1 and 2 as far as the regional tournament. First pitch is hit to right field and there's one down. Of course, the regional tournament will be coming up on August 8th, and this should be potentially two teams that we will see facing each other in the regional. Of course, today they're playing for the Elite A Championship, and it's Greeley Gojos to lead it off here. They're the away team. They're in the green and gray. Of course, Rocky Mountain in their traditional colors out in the field. First pitch taken for a strike. There's one down on the flyouts. It's Levi Dart batting second, and then it's Keegan Valpondo, the catcher, batting third. Next pitch is hit deep, going to left field. That's going to go over the left fielder's head off the wall, so Gojos with a one-out double. As we mentioned, these two teams have a lot of firepower.
Number 20, Keegan Valpondo.
So Pando going to step up to the plate. Of course, he is a wall that we have seen in the couple of games that we webcast out of Greeley. But both teams have put up over 40 runs since this tournament has started, and it started on Thursday. First pitch taken on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Beautiful day here in Fort Collins. We're guessing it's in the 70s. It's supposed to get to low 80s by the end of this ball game. 0-1 pitch, curveball, catching the inside corner. Count goes to 0-2. So the key to both pitchers on both squads is keeping the ball down and going to junk early. What we saw with Gojos in the last couple of games, especially against Gene Taylor, was they went a steady diet of fastballs and got behind early in the ball game and never able to really get back into it. We'll give you the starting lineups here momentarily. Next pitch hit to the second baseman, knocks it down. There's the throw to first, gets him in time. There's 2 down.
Designated hitter number 1, Jose Mercado.
So it's the DH, Jose Mercado, stepping in. Opportunity here to strike early for Gojos. First pitch taken, curveball, outside corner. Count goes to 0-1. So a very good start here for Rocky Mountain in Jeff Hogat. Next pitch hit. This could be trouble. Ranging over. Nice play by the center fielder for the 3rd out. You're watching Colorado American Legion Baseball. This is the Elite A Championship. We'll be right back.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Welcome back to Gabe Pando Park, American Legion Baseball Championship. This is Elite A. Lobos coming up to bat here, taking a strike is Jet Hogat, followed by Aaron Lux, or Lux will get it correctly here, I'm sure, momentarily, followed by Cade Nelson. Both teams historically are very successful. If you followed any baseball here in the north, for the Lobos, a team, of course, that has had a lot of success in high school. Next pitch is hit foul down the left field line. Count remains at 0-2. Of course, the Lobos have been coached by Scott Bullock and have been very successful both during spring baseball as well as American Legion. Next pitch hit deep, going to the left field. This may go off the wall. So Hoggett gets a double to start it off here for the Lobos.
Coming to the plate, shortstop number 47, Aaron Laux.
So it's Aaron Laux, the shortstop, stepping up to the plate. Opportunity here for the Lobos to strike early. Of course, Gojos left one stranded in the top half of the first inning. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray bringing it to you. Good to have you along. Colorado American Legion Baseball Championship. Looking but very much what we see, traditional Rocky Mountain throw is wide. So you have men at the corners at first and third, and there's nobody out.
For Rocky, pitcher number 30, Cade Nelson.
So Cade Nelson batting from the right side, stepping to the plate. You think about it, a halfway decent fly ball should score. Lobos, of course, do have a very speedy team on the base paths. Gojos will be looking double play and try to hold the runner potentially at third. Nobody out. Lobos threatening here in the bottom half of the first inning. As we mentioned, the key to today is keeping the ball down and mixing speeds, doing the windshield wiper, literally going on opposite sides of the plate with the pitch location. It's in the dirt, and this should score a run. Not able to get it in time. The throw is wide, so the runner advances to third. And all is needed really is just to pull it on the right side, and they could have a 2-0 ball game. But right now we're sitting at 1-0 Lobos. This year, of course, it's Josh Mondragon who took over duties from Mike Houston just 2 years ago here for Gojos. Of course, very successful over the years, really almost a dynasty, if you will, out of Greeley with Mike Houston. Mike Houston, we understand, will continue to coach at Northridge for another season or two before he retires. Nobody out, one run is in, runner at third, waved at for a strike, and it's 0-2. But the difference really between Gojos and Rocky Mountain, of course, plays a full season in the spring. Gojos is just a summer team only. In fact, a lot of the teams or members of the team, the players, have to try out from various teams in high schools throughout Weld County to get on this team. Next pitch is hit. Should be a gapper. The run will score. This should go to the fence, so it's another double. And we're seeing a rash of doubles here by the Lobos.
Up to bat, first baseman number 24, Ben Knauer.
So Ben Knauer going to step to the plate. Still nobody out. Ball clearly getting up in the strike zone, and Gojos paying the price. Traditionally, what we've seen in this tournament play, as well as throughout season play in the summer, Gojos starts a little bit slow. Takes them a couple of innings to adjust to pitchers. And Rocky Mountain usually gets a quick start. As you can see with two runs in, nobody out. Next pitch hit to the right side. Second baseman has a play, gets the first out. Runner advances to third.
Left fielder number 17, Garrett Fisher.
Garrett Fisher, the left fielder. Opportunity to add some more. Fly ball will score another run. 2-0 on 3 hits already here for the Lobos. Both teams come in with very good records, 14-4 each, coming into the tournament here this afternoon. First pitch taken outside for a ball, and it's now 1-0. How important is working for that ground out or fly ball here for Greeley Gojos, and with 2 runs in really is not insurmountable whatsoever. This is a team that when they win, and when they win big, they average 17 runs a game when they win. 2 balls. First pitch taken for a strike as he drops one in. With the curveball, it's now 2-1. Good crowd on hand. Of course, we have some of the dignitaries here from American Legion Baseball. The president, Lynn Peterson, is here. Scott Gibson, one of the commissioners, dropping a curveball but missing. Count goes to 3-1. So our understanding for the Lobos is that a lot of the players, once they graduate, move on. They do not play in American Legion Baseball. Where with Greeley, pretty much you see a lot of graduates that play on the team.
Center fielder number 8, John Cathcart.
John Cathcart looking to add some more damage here in the first inning. There's 1 out. Men at the corners. Looking bunt, squaring around, throw not in time at first. But you will see that's pretty traditional with a Scott Bullock team. Very fundamental. Very good at moving runners over. Already the prescription is working here in the first inning. A 1 pitch, pulls it back in the dirt. The runner advances to second. So potentially, depending upon the location, if there's a base hit, 2 more runs could score. Next pitch hit to the shortstop, going to come home with the throw. They get the tag and prevent a run. That could be a very important run as this game winds down. So there's 2 outs.
Catcher number 22, Jaron Pytho.
Jaron Pytho stepping to the plate, catching here this afternoon for Gojos. So a good play in the infield to prevent another run from scoring. Men at first and second. A little bit high. Count goes to 1-0. As we have seen throughout the season play, Gojos has a very good infield in regards to turning the double play. When needed, all they need is 1. They can go the force at third. Next pitch just missing. Trying to hit that fastball. So location has not been really sharp here early in this ball game for Gojos. Mondragon, of course, will pull the string early if he needs to. Missing high. Count goes to 3-0. We're going to run down some of the scores of tournament play here at Rocky Mountain High School. Of course, beautiful field in great shape. Next pitch wide, and he walks him so the bases are loaded.
Hitting for the Lobos, third baseman number 11, Cooper Axe.
Cooper Axe stepping to the plate. Keep in mind there's 2 outs. They will try to go the easy way, of course. They can obviously get the force at home if needed. Taken at the knees for a strike painting the black, and it's 0-1. So really the key here for Gojos, they really need to get into a rhythm pitching-wise and start moving it around. Only down by 2 runs. We're in the first inning. Curveball, nice location. Catches him looking, and it's quickly 0-2. Generally, you will see Gojos really start to ignite around the 3rd inning is when they really start coming alive. Next pitch outside. Count goes to 1-2. You can watch a rewind of this as much as you like. We're going to be posting this in several locations for you. Of course, you can watch it on Rad Sports. You can watch it on our YouTube channel. Next pitch hit up the middle. It's going to be a base hit, so 1 run will score. They're going to wave him in. 2 runs will score, and quickly it's a 4-0 ball game. Mondragon going to take a trip out and have a discussion with his pitcher, already down by 4 runs with 4 hits. We're going to take a short break. You're watching American Legion Baseball on Rad Sports.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Welcome back to Gabe Pando Park. Of course, a nice little discussion there, trying to settle down his pitcher early. It's a long ball game. We're going 7 here this afternoon. If Rocky Mountain loses this game, there will be a 2 o'clock game to break the tie for the championship. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runs are in on the base hit. Next pitch fouled away. Count goes to 1-1. As you can see in the pictures, runners on first and second. The obvious play at third. Next pitch is inside. Really, you think about what these 2 teams will be facing. If you think about last year when we were in Denver, there are a lot of good hitting teams that come into that regional. So pitching will be very important. We saw that with Nevada, of course, going on to not only win the regional, but then win the championship in Shelby. Really, their pitching was excellent. You think about the winning pitcher pitches now for the Oregon Ducks. 3 balls, 1 strike, a little bit high, and he walks him. So we'll see what kind of a leash here that the pitcher has for Gojos. So Cedric Morales getting touched up early in this ball game. 2 outs, bases are loaded. Curveball catching the outside corner. Count goes to 0-1. So really, Morales, this is really his pitch. If he can keep that off speed and then come in with the fastball in the inside corner and jam him, could be a little more effective. There's the curveball again, fouled away. Count quickly goes to 0-2. During the regular season, these 2 teams split back in June. We'll give you some numbers later on. 0-2 pitch on the way. Missing outside, trying to cut it with the fastball. Quickly goes to 1-2. So a good location as far as when you miss, you don't want to give them anything healthy. And with this team, you can see very good as far as being contact hitters. Waved at for strike 3, but the damage is done. And after 1 in the books, 4 hits, 4 runs, Lobos on top.
Play ball. Snake. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care Call 970-518-1252.
Play ball. Snake. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Top half of the second inning, Freddie Verdugo leading it off for Greeley Gojos. Clearly scratching their way in is really the key here this afternoon. We've seen Gojos do that a number of times. They did that against Gene Taylor as of late. So this is a team that's used to coming from behind. Hits them, so it's a runner on first here and nobody out.
Center fielder number 34, Dalton Logan.
Dalton Logan going to step to the plate. You can hear playing center field. Good to have you along. It is the championship game here from Gabe Pando Park, Fort Collins, home of the Rocky Mountain Lobos. Of course, beautiful campus here at Rocky Mountain High School. As you can see, the field in perfect condition. Of course, rain has been a factor over the last couple of days for all tournament play. First pitch taken for a ball, and it's now 1-0. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray bringing it to you. Good to have you along. Potentially, this could be the only game. We'll just see how this plays out. 4 hits and 4 runs for the Lobos. Going to be a base hit. So Gojos striking back quickly, and there's nobody out. Runners at first and second.
Baseman number 18, Cam Moulter.
Cam Moulter, first baseman, stepping to the plate. Of course, this is a team that does extremely well, meaning Gojos, also with contact hitters, and we know we've seen balls fly out of Greeley as well. Out on 23rd, literally, as you drive by the ballpark. Waved at for strike 1. So pulling the string and keeping it outside. Good location here for Rocky Mountain. So Jet Hoggett doing a good job on the mound here for the Lobos. Next pitch taken for a strike, and the count goes to 0-2. Sorry. So Caden Nelson, correction. We're getting to know this team here in Fort Collins, doing a masterful job early in this ball game, but has 2 hits so far. But Lobos, of course, very good in the field. Waved at, and he strikes him out.
Left fielder number 6, Tyler Kistler.
Tyler Kistler, the left fielder, is quick out of the box. We've seen that, of course, contact hitter. Generally, we see Gojos early in the ball game go to right field going with the pitch, and you can see a steady diet from Nelson trying to hit the outside corner. First pitch is taken for a ball, and it's 1-0. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Gojos threatening here in the top half of the second inning. Good to have you along. Colorado American Legion Baseball. Fly ball. Center fielder ranging makes the catch for the second out. So Nelson doing a good job. Really, you think about it, striking people out and getting fly balls, and quickly there's 2 outs. Lee Strang stepping up to the plate, the right fielder. Potentially with his speed on the base paths, they get a base hit. There's the throw to second. Not going to be in time, but knocked down by the second baseman. So Gojos is getting their bats on the ball. It's just at times hitting it to players. course, Nelson getting some strikeouts helps as well here for the Lobos. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Forces at third. Fouled away. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. One of the things that these two teams really are strong at is extending the count. We've seen Gojos in games where they will foul a number of balls away until they either get the base hit or they get walked. We'll see if that's the case this afternoon, but they're facing Nelson, who is doing a good job as far as his locations. You can see going inside and outside with both fastballs and sliders. Nelson delivers, waved at for strike 3, caught him with that curveball. So after 1.5 in the books, it's 4-0 Lobos on top.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Bottom half of the second inning, it's going to be Aaron Loud that's going to step up to the plate, take a few hacks at it here against Mercado. First pitch taken for a strike in the outside corner. Count goes to 0-1. So really the firepower, which we did expect, was Lobos striking early. Low for ball 1. It's now 1-1, evening it up. But you think about the arsenal that the Lobos have put up. We understand that they have put up 44 runs coming into this ball game. So has Gojos. Both teams have split through the season. Of course, the only loss that Gojos has had in this tournament, you guessed it, it's Rocky Mountain. Next pitch drops in a curveball for strike 2. Count goes to 2-2. One thing that you will see with the Lobos is a lot of baseball IQ. We've already seen that early. Hit to the shortstop, comes up firing across, gets him for the first down.
Coming to the plate, pitcher number 30, Cade Nelson.
Cade Nelson stepping to the plate here for the Lobos. Bottom half of the second inning. Colorado American Legion Championship Baseball. This is Elite A. Basically, both of these teams, as we keep alluding to, will be going to the regional. Whacked for a base hit. First pitch swinging. So 1 out single for Nelson, helping his own cause.
Up to bat, first baseman number 24, Ben Knauer.
Ben Knauer. Second attempt here for the Lobos. Really important here that Gojos keeps this to a ground out, if not a double play. Dropping a curveball in the inside corner. Nice location. Count goes to 0-1. Beautiful day here at the ballpark. Great food. We've heard some great stories, mouth-watering stories of some of the nachos that they have here. We're still waiting for our delivery. In the dirt for a ball, and it's now 1-1. So Rocky Mountain High School, known for their baseball program over the years. Of course, some big games between the Lobos and, of course, the Lambkins waved at for a strike. It's now 1-2. Of course, we covered a ball game at City Park just a couple of years ago, and there was a lot of fireworks in that ball game, and it was 35 degrees, and they were still hitting balls out of the park. 1 out, runner on first. 0-1 pitch, held up. Count goes to 2-2. Really, you think about the key to any ball game is a short memory, especially when you have a lot of firepower on both teams. So we'll see what kind of memory Gojos has here this afternoon. Missing count goes full at 3-2. So Nelson standing on first. In the dirt, and he walks him.
Left fielder, number 17, Garrett Fisher.
Fisher going to step to the plate here for the Lobos via Pando. You will see is a very good catcher. Has a good arm and pretty much keeps a lot of balls in front of him. And if you're a pitcher, you got to feel confident when you have via Pando behind the plate. So it's going to be a discussion here. Of course, the big tournament also coming up on the 8th. We invite you to go check out both of these teams. Potentially one we're hoping will go to the World Series. Some of the teams in the past, of course, Utah, California, who won 2 years ago, and of course Nevada that won last year. A little bit high. So really the need here is to get a handle on location. Going to be low. Count goes to 2-0. World Series, I've heard, is a wonderful experience in Shelby. They literally built a stadium, and they get over 100,000 that attends that tournament. So literally right after the regionals, which are all going on, there are 8 regionals going on throughout the United States. This happens to be the Region 8 tournament. This will be the 4th year in a row that Colorado has hosted it. Next year, it will be in California. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Hitting the outside corner, taking a strike, and it's now 3-1. One of the treasures when you come into tournament play like this is watching the big plays. Held up, and he walks him. So Mondragon going to go out and have another discussion. We'll see if that's the end of it. We do see somebody has been warming in the bullpen here for Gojos. This might be it. Mondragon doesn't want to let this one get away too early. 5 hits so far for the Lobos. And as of late, a rash of walks here for Greeley Gojos in green on the mound. So warm-up pitcher is ready to come in if Mondragon decides to pull the hook. We'll see. It looks like, yep, Mercado's going to come out, and we will see a relief pitcher coming in here for Gojos. So we're going to take a short break during the warm-up tosses. You're watching Colorado American Legion Baseball here from Fort Collins.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe.
Welcome back to Gabe Pando Park. Warm-up pitches are over, and it's Levi Dart being handed the ball. Mercado will go too short from his designated hitter position. First pitch is going to be wide. Count goes to 1-0. Bases are loaded, and really you can understand why Mondragon pulled Mercado out. Just could not find the strike zone. Next pitch is hit to the left fielder. This should score a run. Throw is not going to be in time, and it's a 5-0 ball game on the run scoring fly ball.
Now batting, catcher number 22, Jaron Pifo.
Pifo going to step to the plate, try to add some more damage. Runners at first and second. 5 hits, 5 runs for the Lobos. We're only in the second inning. Curveball by Dart missing. It's now 1 ball and no strikes. So very understandable, as we mentioned at the beginning, how important was it to keep the ball down, and Lobos now cashing in on pitches getting up in the strike zone. 2 balls and no strikes. Understandably, Dart is going to be a little careful here, trying to keep it out of the swing zone, the power zone of the Lobos. Wide for ball 3. Speaking of power, we got a chance to see Windsor take the championship for the State A title, also a team that hits it out of the park. 3-0 pitch, and he walks him. Bases are loaded.
Number 11, third baseman Cooper Axe.
Cooper Axe stepping to the plate with 2 outs. If you'd like to find out more about the regional tournament that's coming up, just go to www.calbcalb.org. First pitch taken for a strike, and it's 0-1. Dart delivers, knocked down by Pando. Count goes to 1-1. We'll give you some numbers as far as the rest of the leagues, as well as the Elite A League, as far as who did what. That'll be coming up in next inning. Knocked down again. Count goes to 2-1. So for Gojos, really the key in the next inning is to start scratching 1 or 2 runs, try to get to Nelson. You saw in the last inning, of course, led off with a couple of hits, just not able to bring runners in. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Dart delivers and missing. Count goes to 3-2, just below the knees. So oddly enough, when you look at the scoreboard, you just see 1 error by Gojos, and that'll tell you with the runners going. Waved at for strike 3, caught him with the slider. So the damage is done, and after 2 complete, it's 5-0 Lobos. You're watching Colorado American Legion Baseball on Rad Sports.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496. At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Top half of the third inning, Colorado American Legion baseball. Good to have you logged from Gabe Pando Park in Fort Collins. Of course, on the Rocky Mountain High School campus. First pitch hit to right field. This will be a challenge. It's foul, but boy, was it close and missed by about 2 feet. So it's a loud strike. It's now 0-2. So Cale Crosant really needing to get this going here for Gojos. They're down by 5 runs. We're going 7. 5-0 ball game, and Nelson is breezing here for the Lobos. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray bringing it to you. Good to have you along on Rad Sports. Nelson. And there's a bobble on the fastball delivered by Nelson. Looked like an easy play, so Gojos in business. So Levi Dart, who came in relief, stepping to the plate here for Greeley Gojos. Funny thing about Gojos, when they get beat, and I'm not saying they're going to get beat here today, but they do not have a short memory when they lose. They come back usually with a vengeance somewhere else. Hit batter, going to take a slow walk to first. So men at first and second with nobody out. Looks like there's going to be a discussion here with the Lobos coach and also Nelson. But an opportunity. They don't want to let Gojos get on a rally, get into some rhythm here, because this is when it starts happening for them. Usually about the 3rd and 4th inning is when they start to really bring on the attack, because they start figuring out the pitches, and then they get a little more calm, obviously, too. We've heard that from several of the parents that reported to us. This is the big numbers innings. So hit batter.
Digging in for the Gojos, number 20, catcher Keegan Villapando.
Villapando, of course, a good bat, has power, can go opposite field. First pitch missing for a ball, and it's now 1-0. So being treated very well. Of course, we have some nachos here waiting for us. Gosh, all we have to do is talk about it, and we're being served. We love it. Force at third, potentially. They're looking double play. Curveball in for a strike, evens it up at 1-1. Nelson delivers, going to be low, and actually catches it at the knees. Count goes to 1-2. Fans didn't like that for Gojos. So slider hitting at the knees. Nelson delivers, hits him. That's 2 hit batters in a row by Nelson, and the bases are loaded.
Stepping in, number 1, shortstop Jose Mercado.
So Nelson going to the well as far as the off-speed curve pitches, but another hit batter, and there's nobody out, and Gojos in business. So it's Jose Mercado's Gutierrez stepping to the plate. Plays shortstop and also pitches. We have seen Mercado do a great job generally in the off the mound. Of course, today was not his day. taking ball 2, looking to extend the count here on Nelson. Going to be a discussion here with pitcher and catcher here for the Lobos. So maybe coming off, literally meaning off the wheel. We won't say the wheels are coming off, too early to even begin to say that here for the Lobos, but maybe just a little bit shaken here in the 3rd inning is Nelson. Not quite as sharp as we've seen in the last 2 innings. Nelson catching a strike on the outside corner. Count goes to 2-1. So play at home. Of course, we saw Gojos do that just an inning ago, preventing a run. Curveball missing. Count goes to 3-1. Keep in mind, there's nobody out. Bases are loaded. 2 hits for Gojos in the ballgame. Waved at for a strike. Good fastball. Count goes full at 3-2. Very important here for Nelson to try to get the force at home. Don't let Gojos get into a rhythm here. Base hit could score 2 runs with the speed on the base pads. Missing high, and he walks him, and there's 1 run in here for Gojos. Fans, of course, excited for that from Greeley.
3rd baseman Freddie Verdugo.
Verdugo now, who is a contact hitter and who is a tough out, especially on ground balls, stepping to the plate. So you have speed all the way around the base pads here for Gojos, just exactly setting the table as they would like it. First pitch taken for a strike, outside corner. Count goes to 0-1. Good job of Nelson painting the black here, challenging those batters. Fastball fouled away. Count quickly goes to 0-2. So Nelson, traditionally that we've seen so far in this ball game, usually tries to pull the string. We'll see if he goes to it. He's been effective, but as of late has hit a few batters with the curveball. We'll see if he goes back to it. He likes to tease and jam on the inside corner. Nobody out, bases are loaded. 1 run is in for Gojos. We're in the top half of the 3rd inning. High, count goes to 1-2. So Nelson doing a little tightrope act here, trying to prevent more damage. It's a 4-run lead here by the Lobos. Fouled away. Count still remains at 1-2. This is something we've seen a lot with Gojos, where they will foul a lot away and play with the pitcher, literally. So 1 error by both teams in the ball game. Fouled away again. Count still remains at 1-2. Got that one up just a little bit, about letter high. You can see Verdugo trying to tomahawk that one. Just not able to get under it or get on top of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nelson delivers the curveball, fouled away again. Pitch count starting to go up a little bit here for the Lobos. But you think about what we've seen early in this ball game with the hitting of the Lobos has been very effective and very impressive. 1-2 pitch, just missing outside. Count goes to 2-2. Nelson not happy with himself on that. We'll see if Verdugo will go right field here. Big hole between center field and the right fielder. Of course, he could spray it out by the Lobos sign, literally. Little golfing shot. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run will score. Throw is past the catcher, but wisely holding them up because there was very quickly the catcher for the Lobos was back to retrieve the ball. But Greeley now with 2 runs in the inning. So literally just a half swing to hit it over the first baseman. And the beat goes on with nobody out. Bases are loaded. 5-2 ball game. Good to have you along from Rocky Mountain High School. Championship Baseball, Elite A. 3 hits now for Gojos in the inning. Of course, those hit batters didn't help any. First pitch taken for a ball, and it's now 1-0. One-zero pitch, 3/4 missing on the delivery. Count goes to 2-0. Infield playing back, gets past the catcher, and wisely, very quickly, the backstop, of course, is a short backstop here. So able to retrieve it, and of course you could see the follow-up and cover by Nelson. So a run was prevented. We understand that a lot of improvements have been made over the last couple of years here. Primarily the net. Next pitch, and he walks him. So now it's a 5-3 ball game, and you can see Scott Bullock going to go out and talk to his pitcher. We'll see what kind of a leash Scott has here for Nelson. You can see Nelson already handing it to Bullock, and that will do it. So we're going to take a short break. It's a 5-3 ball game. Of course, 3 runs are in on 3 hits. You're watching Colorado American Legion Baseball from Fort Collins. We'll be right back.
Play ball. Snake. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Snake. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Cam Moulter stepping to the plate here for Greeley Gojos. And Keanu Cobb taking over the pitching duties here for the Lobos. Top half of the 3rd inning. Good to have you along. American Legion Baseball. First pitch is waved at for strike. And it's 0-1. So as we mentioned, we figured that Gojos would start swinging, and of course this is the inning that they usually get it going. Now 3 hits, 3 runs. Next pitch swung on and missed. You could see taking a little bit off of that. Count quickly goes to 0-2. So a lot of these players for the Lobos that are playing in today's game potentially are sophomores that are going to be juniors, and of course juniors that are going to be seniors. You will not see any graduates here. So some valuable experience. And if you talk to any coach playing in any summer baseball program, they talk about how important it is for the table setter for the upcoming spring season. Count goes to 0-2. missing, knocked down nicely by the catcher. Count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gabe, Pando Park, good to have you along. Beautiful day here in Fort Collins. Nice breeze here for the fans. We're expecting it to get up around 82 degrees here this afternoon. Want to say hello to some friends down in Texas watching this here today. 1-2 pitch, gets past the catcher, but wisely the runners hold. So Gojos, really with a golden opportunity, could tie this up. A base hit could score 2. I know we're being all theoretical here. As we mentioned, a lot of speed on the base paths. Next pitch is knocked down. Count goes to 3-2. So Cobb coming into a buzzsaw literally here in this 3rd inning. Waved at for strike 3, and that was an important out for here for the Lobos.
Coming to the plate, left fielder number 6, Tyler Kistler.
Tyler Kistler. Opportunity to add some more damage. Of course, the deep fly ball or average fly ball should score. They're only down by 2 runs, meaning Gojos. 2 scrappy teams, 2 good fundamental teams, and 2 teams that execute well in the field facing off with each other. Waved at for a strike, and it's now 0-1. You could see a big whiff. Trying to send that one up a gap. Potentially, we could see balls flying out of the park here. Dead center. It's at 400. Down the lines at 310. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good to have you along for the championship game here from Fort Collins. Gojos would love to get a base hit here. Coming back strong here in the 3rd inning. Curveball fouled away. Count goes to 1-2. So we'll see how quick the feel-out process here is for Gojos. It took him 3 innings on Nelson to get comfortable, but you can't get that. You have to go a lot quicker here when you're facing and getting into the 3rd and 4th inning. One-two pitches outside. Count evens at 2-2. So we're looking at some of the grad years here, and we look at Keanu Cobb is set to graduate in 2021. We'll let you do the math. Next pitch is fouled away. Back to the same that we see with Gojos. Trying to extend the count and get used to Cobb here early. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases are loaded. 3 runs are in here for Gojos. Cobb fires the fastball, missing. Count goes to full at 3-2. So it will be interesting once this championship game is over when these 2 teams will face each other again at the regional. We understand, as we mentioned, golf, this is going to drop for a base hit. 1 run will score. We'll see if they send, though. They hold the runner, and it's a 5-4 ball game. So literally going opposite pitch and golfing it into right field, and the beat goes on.
Right fielder number 16, Lee Strang.
How appropriate is it to have these 2 teams facing each other for the championship game? Very similar as far as putting up a lot of runs. Good contact hitting teams, very intelligent. So Strang going to step to the plate. 1 out, bases are still loaded. Waved at, strike 1. So clearly you can see the ball tailing with Cobb and being careful, trying to paint that outside corner. Going inside, little chin music, count goes to 1-1. So Lee Strang, of course, forgot to shave and just had it done here for him. One pitch, curveball, drops it in for a strike at the knees. Count goes to 1-2. So we saw Nelson do that earlier in the ball game where he would go outside and then come inside with the curveball and catch him looking, as we just saw here with Strang. Trying to catch him at the knees. Misses, and the count is now 2-2. Little chess match going on here between Strang and Cobb. On deck is Cale Crosant. Waved at for strike 3. That was a big out for the Lobos. Now there's 2 down.
Stepping in for Greeley, second baseman number 4, Cale Crosant.
So Crosant with an opportunity, and this is a big one, to tie and maybe send Gojos ahead. Fouled away on the first pitch. Count goes to 0-1. A lot of hours going into setting up for these tournaments. Of course, all of the tournaments are now finished. We're going to give you results of those coming up later in the cast. Knocked, fake throw to third on the knockdown. Count evens at 1-1. So where the Lobos have had a little bit of a challenge are some of those pass balls, allowing runners to advance, if not score, here for Gojos. Of course, they hit batters in this inning. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So you can see Cobb really starting to settle in here and getting more and more confident, and his pitch locations starting to really sharpen here in the third inning. 1-2 pitch on the way, outside. Count goes to 2-2. Thought he had it. Going to be a little nubber. We'll see if that stays fair. Goes foul, literally right at the first base. And they call that. We'll see what the call is here. It looks like they allowed the hit because the first baseman or pitcher picked it up early. Wow, that was huge. So there's still 2 outs. The runner does score. So it's a 5-5 ball game. So a little bit of a mental error by picking it up early. And we're all knotted up here in the third inning. First pitch is taken for a strike, and it's now 0-1. So a strange set of events here to tie this one up. Don't go away. A lot of baseball left. 0-1 pitch, trying to drop one in there. Ducking out of the way. Count goes to 1-1. Not sure if they're going to call that an error or not. But we've had 2 hit batters so far in the ball game. And then, of course, the last play, which extended the inning. Hit to the third baseman. Going to tag the base, and that will do it. But in the inning, it's 5 runs for Greeley Gojos, and it's all knotted up at 5. You're watching Colorado American Legion Baseball on Rad Sports.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496. At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Bottom half of the third inning, and wow, what a turn of events in a very short time. We did get the correction on the call. Apparently, it was a balk that allowed Gojos to get the runner on first. First pitch is popped up. Second baseman, Croson, makes the catch for the first out.
Up to bat, right fielder number 3, Jet Hoggett.
Jet Hoggett going to step to the plate for Rocky Mountain. Good to have you along. Colorado American Legion Baseball. Gabe, Pando, Parkwood, a great place. We keep saying that over and over. If you ever get a chance to come out here besides the championship game, come out and watch. Beautiful place to watch a game, and of course a very talented team here in Rocky Mountain High School. First pitch is low, and it's now 1-0. Painting the outside corner, quickly goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Dalton Logan coming in relief. Next pitch going to be hit to center field. Center fielder, it's a long run. It's going to get past him. So it's going to be a double, maybe a triple. And that's hit right to the Lobos sign, literally, out in right center.
Coming to the plate, shortstop, number 47, Aaron Loud.
Aaron Loud stepping to the plate. And that tells you, as we painted the picture, living up to the bill are both teams with the offensive output. So Logan greeted with a triple to come into the ball game. Logan has a good live fastball. We've seen him pitch before. Has a slider and an off-speed. So there's nobody out, and right away the Lobos looking to answer right back here in the bottom half of the third inning. Count goes to 1-0. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray bringing it to you. Good to have you along. Championship game. Going 7 and a lot of output already. So now you can feel the momentum trying to swing back to the Lobos. We've heard a lot of the Greeley crowd in the last inning, and now almost the wave trying to go to the opposite side, third base side here for Fort Collins. Missing. Count goes to 2-2. So 6 hits and 5 runs for the Lobos. This pitch going to be low. Count goes to 2-2. For Greeley Gojos, it's 4 hits and 5 runs. Both teams have 1 error each. Logan delivers, catches him looking on the inside corner, and there's 1 out.
Pinch hitting for the Lobos in place of the pitcher Nelson. Number 12, Keanu Cobb.
Keanu Cobb, of course, who came in relief, stepping to the plate. So Logan greeted with the triple, trying to keep it at a triple and no runs. Good battle. We expected this from these two teams. Logan delivers fastball, fouled away. Count goes to 0-2. So Logan, as we've seen in the past, likes to work fast generally. Being a little more deliberate today. Next pitch going to be high. Count goes to 1-2. We'll see how this goes. I mean, potentially there could be 2 games here today, potentially. High chopper down to the third baseman. It is fair. And runner advances to second on the double. And a run scores here for the Lobos.
Up to bat, first baseman number 24, Ben Knauer.
So quickly, Mondragon going to go talk to Dalton. And he's going to question the call at third, actually. Close play at third in regards to the location of the high chopper. And Josh is going to take a walk quickly, not going to argue it. So 7 hits so far in the ball game here for the Lobos. Now 6 runs on the board. And you have the runner standing at second, 2 outs. So Ben Knauer stepping to the plate. Logan's pitch trying to drop a curveball does for a strike. And it's 0-1. So Logan wasting no time going to the off-speed pitch. Fastballs, obviously the Lobos are deadly hitting that. Again, trying to go outside with the curveball missing. Count goes to 1-1. So again, we want to say hello to all the viewers here this afternoon. We can now say this started at 11 o'clock Mountain Time, depending upon where you're viewing this from. We know that the schedule, when we get to the regional on day 1, which is August 8th, starts at 10, and there's 4 games that day. Of course, that's a lit field, so we'll be doing most of the afternoon and night games. Potentially, we'll do some of those morning games as well. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. 1 run is in. So the triple, literally up against the Lobos sign, and that one's hit deep. That's going way back. That may be out of here, and it's gone. So a shot literally hit over the left field fence, and the Lobos take a 9-5 lead. So Logan getting the fastball in. We just told you that the Lobos are a good fastball hitting team, and they just proved the point. Now 8 hits.
Number 17, left fielder Garrett Fisher.
So Fisher now looking to add some more damage. 4 runs in the inning so far in the ball game. In the first inning, the Lobos put up a 4 spot. Second inning 1, and now 4 in the third. Dropping a curveball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Logan delivers, hit up the middle, base hit.
Center fielder, number 8, John Cathcart.
John Cathcart stepping to the plate here for the Lobos. Crowd energized, obviously, by the triple and now the home run. And it's a 9-5 ball game. But don't go away. Two teams that like to spray the ball. Next pitch is fouled away. Right fielder ranging over, makes the catch for the final out. But the damage is done. Lobos adding 3. And after 3 complete, it's an 8-5 ball game. Lobos on top.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Top half of the 4th inning via Pando, the catcher, here for Greeley Gojos. Of course, fireworks striking. First pitch hit to left field. Left fielder back. Going to make the catch for the first out in the sun. Tough sun. And both teams really starting to send the ball deep, as we saw earlier. Mercado going to step to the plate. Of course, Gojos put up the 5 spot in the top half of the 3rd inning, and right away, the Lobos responded quickly with a 3 spot and now have the 3-run lead. First pitch taken for a ball, and it's now 1 ball and no strikes. So Mercado, who is a very patient hitter, looks at strike 1, and now it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray bringing it to you. Good to have you along. Championship game. Fireworks already early during the daytime. You heard it correctly. Both teams spraying the ball. So far in the ball game, 12 hits combined for both teams. This pitch going to be low. Count goes to 3-1. So if you're watching this game, or if you're here at the ballpark, you're being entertained by 2 very good teams, and it'll be fun to see how deep they both go in the regional. Really, they're not only playing, as we mentioned earlier, for that big trophy, but also playing to go to the World Series, because both teams will be representing Colorado here in the next week and a half. Fouled away. Count is full at 3-2. So Jose Mercado, who started the game, got touched up early, looking to get some vengeance of his own. Swung on and missed, and fouled away, actually. Count still remains at 3-2. So you can see Keanu Cobb really starting to settle down here. Stuff really starting to work. Base hit, I think I jinxed him. So a 1-out single here for Gojos. So Freddie Verdugo looking to add to the fun here and get some back, as they say.
Third baseman, number 27, Freddie Verdugo.
Infield should be playing up. Yep, they're going to be looking double play. Big gap between center and right. First pitch taken for a strike. Fastball painting the corner. And it's 0-1. A lot of good baseball in the summer, of course, if you've had a chance to go. Curveball, it's going to be a little roller to the first baseman. He's going to step on first. Runner advances to second, and there's 2 outs. So the pitcher, Dalton Logan, coming to the plate.
Pitcher number 34, Dalton Logan.
And one thing that we have seen with a lot of teams this summer, besides being very entertaining, is 2-out rallies. We'll see if Gojos can do that. We've seen them do it, as well as Gene Taylor, Greeley West. A lot of teams are very good at pulling the string, literally. There's a curveball dropped in for a strike, and it's 0-1. But we've seen a lot of teams come back with 2 outs. A 1-pitch fastball fouled away. Count goes to 0-2. So Cobb really trying to put a lid here on some of the hitting here for Gojos. So far has been fairly effective. 0-2 pitch. There's the curveball. It's whacked to the third baseman. One hopper goes across. And you can see a nice stretch at first, gets the out. So after 3.5 in the books, it's an 8-5 ball game. Lobos on top.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Bottom half of the 4th inning. Good to have you along. Championship baseball here from Fort Collins. FIFO going to lead it off here for Rocky Mountain. Of course, the big explosion, if you will, in the last inning, a 3-run spot, including a home run and a triple. So Logan delivers the ball, and it's now 1 ball and no strikes. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray bringing it to you. Good to have you along. Count quickly goes to 2-0 on the low fastball. Good crowd on hand here at Rocky Mountain High School. A little bit low. Count goes to 3-0. I find out that I'm in foreign territory being a Dodger fan here, so I have to really duck. I can hear the hisses already. Yeah, getting dirty looks and hisses. 3 balls, 1 strike. Logan delivers. Going to be a high chopper. Going to be a tough play for the shortstop. Comes up firing, and he's safe. So Pipo, the catcher, showing some of his wheels.
Third baseman number 11, Cooper Axe.
Cooper Axe looking to get it going here. This is the bottom half of the 4th inning. We're going 7. So very important that Logan keeps his ball down as far as location. He got touched up early in the last inning. Missing inside, count goes to 1-0. Gojos looking double play. You'll see Crosant playing up, dropping the curveball in, evens it up at 1-1. Logan set at the belt. Same location missing this time. Count goes to 2-1, missing by a few inches. Trying to tease him. You can see trying to mix speeds, keeping it at the knees or lower. Very important here. Fouled away. Count goes to 2-2. You know, we talked about this in previous webcasts, how the strike zone literally has changed. Yeah, you'll see a letter high fastball that counts for a strike, but a lot of hitters don't hit those higher fastballs anymore. They really about waist high and lower. Hit down the left field line, foul. Count still remains at 2-2. A lot of baseball played for both of these teams. We know that they do travel and play a lot of tournament play besides American Legion baseball. Valuable experiences, especially when you have a lot of sophomores and juniors that are going to move up the food chain, basically. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner on first. Pipo, of course, with that high chopper, legging it out. Drops one in for a strike, and he strikes him out. So good location here by Logan, and a much-needed out here for Gojos.
Number 33, Will Vassar.
So Will Vassar looking to keep this one going, put the pressure on, keep the heat on. Sounds like an Eddie Murphy song, doesn't it? Logan delivers, snap throw to first, keeping the runner honest. One-0 pitch on the way. Catches him at the knees. Count goes to 1-1. Midway through the ball game, good to have you along. Colorado American Legion Baseball. Been around since 1925. Hard to believe. Numbers for you in case you're watching it for the first time. Logan drops one low for a ball. Count goes to 2-1. 55% of all Major League Baseball players have played American Legion since 1925. You heard it correctly. 2-1 pitch, catching him on the inside corner. 2-2. But you think about the careers that have been launched in baseball, and we're talking not only the MLB, but also college baseball coaches, as well as high school baseball coaches. You can see some of the testimonies. Missing outside, count goes full at 3-2. I know Scott Bullock being one of them. We interviewed him a couple of years ago. Talked about his American Legion experience up in Wyoming. Runner goes, hit to the third baseman, going to go across the diamond. It's going to be low, gets past the first baseman on the errant throw. So that could be costly here for Gojos. You don't want to make mistakes against the Lobos.
Right fielder, number 3, Jet Hoggett.
Jet Hoggett going to step to the plate. One thing that these two teams are good at doing is capitalizing on mistakes like errant throws or errors. As the runners are now standing at second and third, potentially a fly ball can score another run.
Coming to the plate, shortstop number 47, Aaron Loud.
Aaron Lauk stepping to the plate. Bases are loaded, 1 out. We'll see how important that ground ball was. Verdugo generally has a gun at third. I was a little surprised at the low throw. In fact, generally when we've seen Verdugo throw, when he misses, it's high. Usually the ball rises on him. One-0 pitch, missing high and inside. 2-0. So we'll see. We saw it earlier where Gojos made a nice play at home to prevent a run. Of course, that was a tag out where this would be potentially a force. Count goes to 3-0. Walking the tightrope is Logan, needing a strike here. 3-0 pitch, catches him on the outside corner, 3-1. Comes with the fastball, another high chopper. This is going to be a base hit. You could see the shortstop deep in the hole just did not have a play, so the run scores and the bases are loaded still.
Pitcher number 12, Keanu Cobb.
So it's a 9-5 ball game. Keanu Cobb, of course, coming in relief, stepping to the plate. So at this point in the ball game, really very important that you make good throws. Fielding, cut down the errors, waved at for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ten hits in the ball game, 9 runs for the Lobos, 5 hits and 5 runs for Gojos. Count goes to 0-2. Keep in mind there's 1 out, so really Gojos needs a double play here badly to get out of this. 2 errors so far for Gojos in the ball game, 1 for the Lobos. Logan delivers, and it's low, blocked down again nicely by Pando. So far, no pass balls that we can recall here by Gojos in the ball game. So Pando doing a great job of keeping it in front of him. 1-2 pitch, waved at, and it's should be strike 3. Yep, 2 outs.
First baseman number 24, Ben Knauer.
Ben Knauer trying to keep the beat on. Base hit, could score 2 runs. But how important was that play at third? Again, very rare that you see Verdugo miss a throw like that. Trying to drop one in. Knauer turning the shoulder, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. We are fortunate to have such good weather. Of course, if you're watching this in other states, next pitch is a little bit wide. It's now 1-1. All last week, they were literally doing a tightrope back, speaking of that. Throughout tournament play, having to reschedule games because of tornado watches. Hit up the middle. It's a shot. Logan comes up with it, and he gets the toss. But 1 run is in, and after 4 are complete, 9-5, Rocky Mountain.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Play ball. Snake. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Colton Whittler leading off in the top half of the fifth inning. Good to have you along. Championship baseball. Gabe Pando field. First pitch is fouled away. Count goes to 0-1. Well, the last time that these two teams faced each other in tournament play, it was the Lobos who beat Gojos in their only defeat in this tournament, and it was a 12-1 ball game, and they're behind now 9-5. So Whittler, who we did see, is also a very good pitcher. We'll see if he attempts to come in. High chopper to the shortstop, comes up firing. And if he gets his foot down, he did not. First baseman not able to get his foot down, so he's safe. So Bullock going to go out and talk to the umpire on that call. Thought maybe he had a play there. So we've seen both coaches go out on calls questioning. It was Josh Mondragon on the base hit down the third base line. It actually turned into a double. And now it's Bullock on the play at first. But a 12-1 ball game, and of course during the regular season, these two teams split. In the league coming into today, before getting to tournament play, both teams came in at 14-4. Gene Taylor's, who traditionally has made an appearance to the regional, we've seen him a couple of times. They made an appearance in Boulder twice, and of course they were in Denver last year. We're 12-6 this year, but were eliminated. So Kistler going to step to the plate here for Gojos. One man on, nobody out. Gojos looking to get something going. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Kistler also very quick out of the box. We've seen that in previous webcasts. Fouled away. Going to be no play. So it's 0-2. You can hear literally the crowd hushed when there's foul balls because of the parking, waiting to see if their car gets shelled. Literally, we had a hailstorm that was massive, so hopefully this won't be another hailstorm here this afternoon. Literally from fly balls and foul balls. Missing count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Cobb doing a good job of keeping the lid on Gojos. Missing outside, count goes to 2-2. As we mentioned hail, we just heard internally here, and we experienced it personally. Golf size hail, literally, and it was solid for a while. A lot of damage being done. So we've seen it all here in Colorado here the last couple of days, bouncing off the catcher. Runner advances here for Gojos. Now standing on second. So Kistler with an opportunity here. Base hit could score him. down by 4 runs. But Monarch in the tournament and season, of course, having a very good tournament and season at 10-8. Also Horizon for the season at 10-8. And it's Fossil Ridge at 9-8. Mountain Range also in the Elite Eight tournament and league at 8-10. Pooter at 7-11. Denver North at 3-13, and Greeley West at 1-15. So a conference on the mound here with Scott Bullock, of course, with the walk. And at first and second, nobody out, does not want to allow, as we saw just 2 innings ago, to let Gojos get into any kind of rhythm. Very important here. Cobb has been very good as far as location. We'll see if he pulls him. You can see giving him encouragement, so they're going to leave him in. Both coaches you watch are very patient with their players. We saw that with Josh Mondragon, leaving Mercado in for about almost 2 innings, despite giving up 5 runs in those 2 innings. So nobody out. Men on first and second. Cobb staying in. First pitch going to be low. Count goes to 1-0. Cobb doing a version of the tightrope act. Next pitch is hit to right field. Right fielder racing over. This will be in foul territory if he makes the catch. Dives. And just missing. Good attempt. But it's a loud strike, and the count goes to 1-1. So potentially this could be the final game of tournament play. Of course, the regional coming up in about a week and a half. Metro State University, next pitch fouled away. Count goes to 1-2. You can get tickets for that simply by going to www.calb, C-A-L-B, for Colorado American Legion Baseball.org. So a good battle here in the top half of the 5th inning. Missing inside. Count goes to 2-2 with the fastball. A lot of umpires in the seats didn't like that. 2-2. You know, besides being a Dodger fan, I don't think I would want to be an umpire in any of these games. 2-2 pitch. Going to be a chopper to the shortstop. There's the toss, trying to turn the double, and they get it. So a huge double play by the Lobos, and it was much needed. Quickly 2 down, runner at third.
Second baseman, number 4, Cale Crosent.
Crosent going to step to the plate. Of course, he is the second baseman. Also, we saw him come in relief against Gene Taylor. Gene Taylor, one of those teams that you watch in the next year. I mean, a lot of those players are sophomores and juniors, and they were very tough against Greeley. Gojos took 2 from them and literally 10-runned them in one of those games in the doubleheader. So there's 2 outs, runner at third. Cobb battling back, got that double play, just what they needed, got that ground ball, as they say, tailor-made. So Crosant now with 1 strike. Knocked down nicely by the catcher. Count evens at 1-1. Not seeing too many attempts at stealing because of the balls flying. Literally just no opportunities. A lot of base hits in this one. Missing outside, count goes to 2-1. But we have seen via Pando for Gojos has a good arm. We expect the same here for the Lobos. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at third. Cobb delivers, hit going to center field. Center fielder drops the ball in his glove, so a run will score. And it's a 9-6 ball game. So you never know what kind of an outcome, what you think is a routine play, and if it will make a difference in the outcome of this ball game. We saw that earlier with Verdugo, where it looked like a routine play going across the diamond, and a rare errant throw, and of course produced a run for the Lobos. Runner at first. First pitch taken for a strike, and it's 0-1. Pando on deck, swung on and missed, and it's strike 2. So the old adage, just getting the ball in play, really came to light here. Getting it, and of course missed in the outfield by the center fielder. Racing over. Missing outside, count goes to 1-2. Gojos striking back. Hit to the shortstop, going to be a slow roller, comes up, goes across the diamond, and they get him by a half a step. Nice. You could see he was looking to go force at third, but a good jump by Crosent, and fires it across to get the final out. But after 4.5 in the books, it's a 9-6 ball game. Lobos on top.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Bottom half of the 5th inning is going to be Derek Fisher to lead it off here for the Rocky Mountain Lobos. Gojos answering back in the top half of the inning with 1 run, but it was really that drop ball that allowed it, of course. And it's a 9-6 ball game. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray bringing it to you. Good to have you along. Championship Baseball. Lobos now with 10 hits in the ball game, 9 runs. And Gojos at 6-6. 6 hits, 6 runs. Whacked to left field, base hit. So Fisher opening it up with a solid base hit to left field.
Center fielder, number 8, John Cathcart.
John Cathcart looking to answer back. Again, Logan's got to be careful here. You don't want to start getting the ball up. It looked like it was in a fairly good location, but Fisher able to pull it, getting the base hit. Just missing down low, ball 1 and no strike. You can see Logan does not want to get the ball up. He was greeted with a triple and a home run in the first inning that he relieved. 1-0 pitch, popped up. Shortstop and second baseman, looks like Crosent makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, catcher number 22,
Jaron Pifo, who was on base in the last inning, stepping to the plate. You look at how the Lobos play, and there's always pressure being put on. I mean, literally in the last few innings, they've had a base runner literally with no outs or one out. So the heat is still on, being put on by the Lobos here. Bottom half of the fifth inning. Lobos looking to apply more pressure. Really, you think about what Gojos is seeing and the talent of hitting here. This is what you're going to see in about a week and a half with the other states. So it's really a good tune-up to get ready for that. Nevada was awesome last year. So was California. And Texas did a terrific job of going deep in the tournament. They were in the championship game. Inside corner evens it up at 1-1. Arizona, of course, out of Tucson. We expect a team to be coming. We have not heard who has qualified yet from the different states. Of course, Utah, and then there's New Mexico. Dropping one in for a strike, outside corner. Count goes to 1-2. So Logan's starting to settle in, but delivering a single early in this inning. Arizona, of course, out of Tucson, very scrappy team. Has a good system there. First, next pitch is fouled away. Count goes to 1-2. Nevada, most likely we will not see the same team that we saw last year. Half of that roster literally had already played 1 year of college ball. Potentially we could see the other half depending upon how next pitch whacked to left field, and it's going to be a base hit. So runners at first and second with one out.
third baseman, number 11, Cooper Axe.
Cooper Axe looking to add to the fun. Good to have you along here on Rad Sports, going 7. We're in the 5th inning. So Gojos now needing a double play of their own. We saw the Lobos, of course, completing a very nice, timely double play in the last inning. Logan set at the belt. 0-1 pitch. Fastball going to be a high chopper to Crosent. Going to go to first. Gets the second out. Runners advance to second and third.
Hitting for the Lobos, second baseman number 33, Will Vassar.
Will Vassar going to step to the plate. And you could see Crosent looking to try to get some kind of a force at second, but too good of a jump by the base runners here for the Lobos, so he had to go to first. 2 outs. Next pitch hit to the right fielder, makes the catch, and that'll do it after 5 in the books. It's a 9-6 ball game. Lobos on top.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. High fly ball into right
Milliken Animal Clinic. Our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic. Affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Via Pando leading off the top half of the sixth inning. Good to have you along. Championship baseball. Gabe, Pando Park. Gojos behind by 3. So via Pando, we know, and as we painted the picture and we've seen over a few webcasts, not only has power, but also has speed as well. 1 ball and no strikes. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray bringing it to you. Elite A baseball. This is the championship game. Next pitch is hit to center field. Center fielder moves over about 5 steps, makes the catch for the first down. So Gojos
Coming to the plate, center fielder number 1, Jose Mercado.
really starting to run out of time now. Really needs to get something going here, this being the 6th inning. 1 more at bats, and potentially this could be a championship going to Rocky Mountain. First pitch taken for a ball to Mercado, and the count goes to 1-0. But as you recall, just a couple of innings ago, Gojos putting up a 5 spot, tying that ball game up, but Rocky Mountain very quickly answering right back with a 3 spot and then a 1 spot in the 4th. Swung on and missed for strike. Big swing. And really like what we're seeing here with Cobb doing a good job of really settling down and controlling this ball game. Next pitch is fouled away. Count goes to 1-2. It will be fun to see what kind of talent shows up. We know it's always a lot of talent at the Region A tournament. But as you know, as you've seen in high school sports, from year to year it changes so quickly. And we've seen both Utah, their program, really pick it up. And last year had a number of players that were sophomores and juniors. Of course, these are going to be older players coming in and more experienced. Going to be a high chopper to the third baseman. Going to go across the diamond. A little bit high. Not able to pull it in, so the runner will advance to second. So an opportunity here for Gojos with 1 out.
Stepping in, third baseman number 27, Freddie Verdugo.
So Verdugo now with a golden opportunity to try to scratch another one. Down by 3 runs. There's 1 out. We've seen Cobb do a good job of getting Gojos to swing at pitches sliding away from him on the outside corner, literally because of the stuff that Cobb has had. A lot of big swings and misses. 1 out. There's the curveball, drops it in at the knees. And it's 0-1. You can tell when a pitcher is really starting to gain confidence when they start really challenging the batters with their good stuff. In other words, the big curveball. A 1-pitch fastball swung on and missed for strike 2. So go on windshield wiper, first on the inside corner, then on the outside corner with a fastball. advantage Cobb. Got him picked off. We'll see if they get him at third, and they get him. So a good move by Cobb to get the runner and take the threat away. So jumping a little bit early out of the tracks, literally was Gojos on that attempt. And good communication, and they get the out. Fouled away. Count goes to 0-2. So Cobb doing a good job of not only mixing locations, but being aware of the runner, and a good move, resulting in an out. High chopper, it's going to be taken by the third baseman. Tough play. Shortstop is there to back it up, but the throw is a little bit errant, so the runner is safe. So we'll see how big that play was, literally, by the runner for Gojos. In other words, that was more of a mental error running-wise, getting caught off guard. Logan going to step to the plate, of course, in relief. Trying to help his cause here with 2 outs. Top half of the 6th inning. Good to have you along championship baseball here at Rocky Mountain. Cobb set, fastball, going to be fouled away. First baseman is going to make an attempt, but out of the reach, and it's 0-1. But both teams, if you look at the errors, of course the Lobos have had 4 errors in the ball game and 2 for Greeley, but have made the most of those errors, and of course some big hits just at the right time. Power-wise, clearly the Lobos winning the battle with the long ball and the extended doubles and triple. Hitting it up the gap, of course, hitting it over fielders' heads. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Cobb delivers, curveball missing. Count goes to 2-1. You can watch a rebroadcast, rewind, whatever you want to call it, as much as you like. We'll be posting this on the Colorado American Legion Baseball Facebook site. It'll also be on our Rad Sports Facebook site. It will also be on our website, and we have a YouTube channel, so lots of opportunities. Take your flavor. Outside corner, evens it up at 2-2 with a fastball. On deck is Colton Whittler. Cobb delivers with the curveball. It's going to be hit sharply to the shortstop in the hole, and he has no play. So a 2-out single keeps the rally going, and we'll see how valuable that running error was now. We'll see if Whittler gets a base hit. Potentially could mean the difference in this ball game. So 7 hits in the ball game now for Greeley Gojos on 6 runs and 2 errors. Whittler also good contact hitter. First pitch outside. Count goes to 1-0. Clearly being deliberate here is Cobb, understandably. Looks very comfortable on the mound, even though Gojos has challenged him in the last couple of innings. Nice location, gets the strike with the fastball. Count evens at 1-1. Whittler really is one of those kind of hitters that really just goes where the ball is pitched. Popped up. Count goes to 1-2. And right now, very important that he watches Cobb, because Cobb loves to pull the string going inside with the jam pitch. We'll see if he does it. We've seen several Gojos players get caught off guard, not only on strikeouts. Fouled away, count still remains at 1-2. We'll give you some other scores here as far as the league is concerned. We know that Windsor, of course, took the A tournament. We'll get you some more winners of the tournaments. Waved at for a strike, throw to third, and they get the out, so that'll do it. So again, after 5.5 in the books, it's a 9-6 ball game. Lobos on top.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays, 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Bottom half of the 6th inning, Lobos in command, literally. At least it felt that way for a while. It's a 9-6 ball game. Gojos missing an opportunity to scratch another one across the board. Count goes to 2-0. Logan on the mound here for Greeley Gojos. Next pitch taken for a ball. Count goes to 3-0. So a lot of good tournament play. We're going to give you the leaders and winners of that. That's for A, B, C, and D. Low for actually in for a strike, and it's now 3 balls and 1 strike. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray bringing it to you. Rad Sports. Gabe, Pando, Park. High chopper to the third baseman. Verdugo going to come across. Another low throw, and he's safe. First baseman had to take his foot off, and that's the second time we've seen Verdugo with the low throw. Aaron Lauk stepping to the plate. So as we reported, Windsor, the Wizards, winning the A tournament. That was at Centaurus, Jefferson Academy, winning the B tournament at Stanley Lake. Fort Collins Lambkins winning the C tournament. That was in Brush. And, of course, Holy Family winning the D tournament, and that was in Sterling. So congratulations to all the winners and, of course, all the runners-up and just the teams playing a great tournament play here this summer. Next pitch is low for a ball. So Logan really needing now to put the lid on. You can't allow any more runs. Down by 3 runs to stay in this ball game, because Cobb has pitched very well the last 3 innings. Over the last 3 innings, Cobb only allowing 1 run, and Part of that was due to an error. 9-6 ball game. Looking bunt, pulls back in time, but takes a strike. Count goes to 2-1. So Lynn Peterson on hand. He's the president for Colorado American Legion Baseball. Been around for several years at the helm. Paul Gremis, of course, is the chairman. Next pitch, throw to second. It's going to be off the mark, goes into center field. So the runner advances to third. That's what I was talking about, being efficient on your throws and your play. And potentially a fly ball or even hit to right field, meaning to the second baseman or first baseman, could score another run here for the Lobos. So far, the Lobos have taken advantage of mistakes. Pop up. Verdugo fighting off the sun. That was a tough play. Again, tough sun with that high sky. 3 balls, 1 strike. Very good food. I've got to say, some of these tournaments that we've been at, we've been treated to some very good food. And that's part of the fun of going out to the ballpark. Catches him looking, strikes him out on the inside corner, and there's one down.
Number 12, Keanu Cobb.
Keanu Cobb, who has really helped his cause with a good pitching performance. I'm not sure if Scott Bullock is measuring his head size or in IQ size, but right now, very good IQ size baseball-wise, as he's done a great job as far as getting the locations correctly and keeping a very powerful Gojos team in check. So all even at 4 errors up on the grass, literally, is Gojos looking to keep another run from scoring. We can say that for both teams. A lot of firepower in this ball game. 19 hits, whacked, and it's a base hit getting past Verdugo. So playing up and paying the price, maybe would have had a play, maybe, but that was hit so well. So a base hit scores the run, and it's now a 4-run lead, and it's a 10-6 ball game. But got that one up and literally just hammered it to left field past the third baseman. First pitch taken for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. Thirteen hits so far for the Lobos in this ball game. Of course, 10 runs as we reported. Next pitch missing. Count goes to 1-1. We will try to get an interview here for post game with the winners of this ball game. It's going to be a floater, should drop, and actually it's going to the gap. It's more than a floater. Clearly a double. We'll see. They hold the runner up at third. So the beat goes on. Throwing errors have been really the nemesis here for Gojos here this afternoon. So there's one out, men on second and third. 10-6 ball game. Fisher, of course, also with a hot bat in this ball game, stepping to the plate. 14 hits in the ball game here for the Lobos. First pitch fouled away. Count goes to 0-1. Starting to get a little warm here in Fort Collins. We expected it to get into the low and mid 50s. Of course, contingency game, if the Lobos were to lose this, would start at 2 o'clock. Very impressed with the number of banners that we see out in the outfield. A lot of support here by the community of Fort Collins. Hit to Crosant, goes to third. They've got the run down. Runner now you've got 2 men at third, so they're going to have to be tagged. They'll get the out here. They do. So literally the runners did advance to second and third. So having to eat it.
Now batting, center fielder, number 8, John Cathcart.
So Cobb having to eat the out, literally, because the runners did advance to second and third. Standing on third is Knauer. So there's 2 outs. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Good to have you along. 4-run lead. Lobos getting 1 in this inning. First pitch taken for a ball, and it's now 1-0. Logan delivers the fastball high. Count quickly goes to 2-0. So Cathcart, if he can get a base hit here, would almost like be putting a dagger in the back of Gojos. Hard to come back if you're down by 5 or 6 runs. Fastball delivers for a strike, and it's now 2-1. Logan set at the belt. Fastball, letter high fastball is fouled away. Count evens at 2-2. But you can see the schedule that will be listed for the regional that's upcoming. As we mentioned, games start at 10 o'clock. Most likely a 1 o'clock, a 4 o'clock, and then the night set at 7. Fouled away. Count still remains at 2-2. Double elimination. We do not actually, Lynn Peterson did have a couple of the states that have qualified. We'll try to get that for you before the end of this cast. We know for sure the 2 that will be represented here by Colorado are right now facing each other. So of course the winner of the championship is 1. And we're not sure if it's going to be the host or how they're going to figure this one out. If the winner is the host or if it's number 2 is the host. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Logan delivers. Hit to right field. That's going to be a base hit. So 1 run will score. They're waving in. Here comes the throw. And it's not in time. So it's a 12-6 ball game.
Coming to the plate, catcher number 22, Jared Pifo.
So Pifo looking to add some more damage. Runner at first. That elusive out here. Now with a 3 spot in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Logan delivers hammered again, base hit. Runner's going to advance to third. Pipo's going to go to second. Should not be in time. It's not. So some very good hitting. Going 2 for 3 was Pifo. Axe, a lot of these players, we'll get some numbers here, hopefully from the scorekeeper, and find out who did what here as far as hitting so far in the ball game. So a discussion on the mound here, Josh Mondragon. We'll see with a 6-run lead if he decides to leave Logan in. It's just not able to get that out. Hitting doubles and singles. Yep, they're going to leave Logan in. And really this is that time of the week as you are thinking about going to tournament play of resting. You've got several days of rest and get some of those arms in. A lot of baseball being played coming into the tournament to finish out the season. Some of it due to weather and just some of it is due to the schedules outside of American Legion. First pitch going to be low for a ball, and it's now 1-0. So Cooper Axe trying to add some more damage. Runners at second and third. Hit to the shortstop. Going to go across the diamond. That should do it. And dropped. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in.
Second baseman, number 33, Will Vassar.
So a 14-6 ball game. 5 errors now for Gojos. And Vassar stepping to the plate. Popped up. This could be an interesting play. Racing in foul territory. And it looked like, yep, first baseman dropped it. Good attempt. You could see the right fielder racing over. And literally under the diving first baseman, the right fielder going literally over him, diving. And it's a long strike. 5 runs in the bottom half of the 5th inning here for the Lobos. Next pitch taken for a strike, and it's now 0-2. So an 8-run lead here for Cobb as he goes into the 7th inning. Hits sharply to Verdugo, goes across the mound, nice throw, and he gets the final out. So after 6 complete, it's a 14-6 ball game. Lobos on top.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Top half of the 7th inning, down by 8 runs is Gojos. Kistler trying to get something going here. First pitch taken for a ball, and it's now 1-0. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray bringing it to you. Gabe Pando Park. A lot of hits in this ball game. A lot of runs. We expected that. Next pitch dropped in for a strike. Even at 1-1. Really a lot of the difference in this ball game. You look at Greeley, they had 5 errors. The Lobos with 4. Next pitch is going to be a fly ball to left field. This is going to be a tough play. Coming in, not able to draw it in. So it's a single. There's the throw to first, but it should not be in time. So it's a single here for Gojos to start it off in the 7th inning.
Your attention, pinch hitting for the Gojos in place of the right fielder Strang. Number 9, Yvonne Rodriguez.
So Yvonne Rodriguez, who we've seen throughout the summer, does have a lot of power. Now pinch hitting here in the 7th inning, and his bat is clearly needed. We know he has power out of this park. Cobb delivers inside at the knees for a strike, and it's now 0-1. But a nice pad here for Keanu Cobb. Of course, we saw Lobos turn a nice double play earlier, just a couple of innings ago, missing on the inside corner. Evens up at 1-1. On deck is Crocent. Curveball waved at for a strike, and it's now 1-2. Big swing. So a lot of pad here for the Lobos to play with, to get out of this and potentially walk away with a championship. Base hit. So runners at first and second. Rodriguez normally plays first base for Gojos, but not starting today.
Number 4, Cale Crocent.
So we will see a pinch runner here for Gojos. And it looks like Connery O'Donnell is going to be doing the running. Of course, O'Donnell is the player that's literally going to be going off to Garden City, we understand, to play baseball after this season. I'm a little surprised we did not see O'Donnell pitch in this ball game, but maybe ran out of pitch totals here forward to get into this. First pitch taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Nobody out. 2 men are on. Top half of the 7th inning. We are going 7, but it's an 8-run lead here for the Lobos. Cobb dropping the curveball but missing. Count evens at 1-1. Really a tip of the cap to all the folks that have put this on here at Rocky Mountain. Next pitch taken at the knees for a strike at 1-2. We felt very, very welcomed. Good food, of course, treating us extremely well here. So we invite you next season, come on out and watch a Lobos baseball game. 1-2 pitch fouled away. Count stays at 1-2. Also want to let you know about a raffle that American Legion Baseball is currently underway, and the big grand prize literally will be in the final playoff game, which will be on Saturday. It's going to be a slow roller. It could be a tailor-made double play. There's the throw, and gets them. Let's see if they make it a triple play. But they get the double play at second and first. There's 2 down.
To the plate, shortstop number 3, Levi Dart.
Levi Dart stepping to the plate for Gojos. Potential final gasp here for the men in green. But the big giveaway is we are giving away a 1995 Coors Field bat. It's the memorabilia bat. It's the original, brand new. And, of course, that was their inaugural season. Also, we're giving away a World Series baseball from 2016. And finally, count them, 3 pairs of Rockies tickets, all in the first level and about 8 rows up. So that's all part of the grand prize. Cost is only $1 to get a raffle ticket, and you can buy as many as you want. So if you'd like more information on that, you can go to our Facebook site, meaning Colorado American Legion Baseball, or the website. Next pitch taken for a strike. So Cobb doing the job, getting the ground balls, getting the tailor-made double plays, Greg Maddux style, with 2 outs. Fastball. Count goes to 2-2. Right at the knees. Tried to force that one in. You could see trying to put a little extra heat on it. Misses low, and the count goes to 3-2. So Dart trying to keep Gojos alive in this one. Cobb trying to end this one. Fastball, fouled away. No play. Count still remains full. So again, congratulations to all the winners that we listed earlier of the tournament play. And we hope to see you at the regional tournament coming up in August on the 8th, beginning. Missing low, and he walks him in at the corners with 2 outs. So Keegan via Pando, and it looks like Bullock may make a change here. You could see warming up in the bullpen. We don't see the number, but a very good effort by Cobb here this afternoon to put the lid down, and you could see the hug, understandably, deservedly so. But not wanting to let any opening whatsoever here for Gojos. So it looks like Julian Bonias is going to step in and get his warm-up tosses. You can hear, understandably, getting a good ovation for a great effort here for Cobb this afternoon.
Now pitching for the Lobos, number 7, Julian Bonias.
So Bonias going to get his warm-up tosses. We're going to take a short break. You're watching American Legion Baseball from Gabe Pando.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Top half of the 7th inning, and Bonias in now in relief of Cobb. Cobb doing a masterful job. Dropping in with a curveball at the knees, and it's strike 1. There's 2 outs. Men at the corners. Gojos trying to keep this one alive, down by 8. Missing outside. Count evens at 1-1. What's impressive about this team, meaning the Lobos, is a number of younger players. Sophomores and juniors are going to be seniors, potentially, playing at this level, doing a terrific job. 2 balls, 1 strike. Missing low. Count goes to 3-1 with the fastball. So an 8-run pad is huge. Not impossible, but tough. Next pitch is going to be hit to center field. This could be the ball game. Racing over is the right fielder, and that's it. So the Rocky Mountain Lobos are the Elite A champions for 2018. So we're going to take a short break. We're going to try to get the presentation here momentarily. We're going to go to a commercial break. Final score is 14-6 for the Rocky Mountain Lobos. 16 hits, 4 errors for Greeley Gojos. 9 hits and 6 runs and 5 errors. We'll be right back.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Welcome back to Gabe Pando Field, and you can see the presentation.
To the Greeley Gojos on a very fantastic tournament run. Once again, let's hear it for the Greeley Gojos, your 2018 Gabe runner-up team. The Greeley Gojos will be playing in the upcoming Western Regionals tournament at Metro State, beginning on August 8th.
So a great performance by Greeley Gojos. To give you numbers once again, 14-4, tying with Rocky Mountain in league play. But really the upper hand going to Rocky Mountain. So a lot of naturally pressed pictures. They will get medals as well for being runners-up. And you can see the trophies that have been presented to them. So really you think about the name of this game was effective pitching at right times and taking advantage of mistakes, because both teams almost even in errors, but really the difference was coming up with big hits. Of course, Gojos with the big triple and the home run when they put up the big spot, the 3 spot, way back in the 3rd inning. Of course, that was really one of the telltale signs of what was to come and really keeping the pressure on. So Gojos walking away with their medals. There will also be most valuable player trophies awarded, sportsmanship, pitcher, and hitter awards that will be awarded here shortly. It's Lynn Peterson, the president, in the white shirt.
Presentation of the state championship trophy to the 2018 state champion Rocky Mountain Lobos.
And Scott Gibson in the red American Legion shirt with the red hat on, presenting it to the 2018 champions. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the Lobos. They will be heading to Metro State as well on August 8th to compete in the Western Regional Tournament.
You think about what the Lobos did in this tournament, undefeated, and handing a very tough Greeley team 2 losses in this tournament. You can see very happy with the big trophy, and it's going to be fun to see who gets what awards. As far as personal accolades, of course, they will all get medals as well for each player. So all that hard work paying off here for both teams as they take first and second. So it will be in the regional tournament. The number 1 seed for Colorado will be Rocky Mountain, and it would be number 2 will be Gojos.
2018 American Legion Tournament. Make some noise for your Rocky Mountain Lobos.
We understand that Tucson, Arizona, the Firebirds will be returning, a very competitive team. Of course, they went deep a couple years ago to the championship game against California, and California winning that to take the championship that year for the regional tournament. So getting to put on their blue medals, and then they will be awarded here some personal accolades, which is always fun to see. And I'll be curious to see who the most valuable player is, most valuable pitcher, hitter, and of course, most importantly, which is really what is stressed, is sportsmanship award also being presented to the players here, potentially for Rocky Mountain. We'll see if they split some here with Gojos. So Lynn Peterson, of course, over the years, a lot of the coaches know him well. Does a lot of the organization of the league, a lot of the administrative duties that are performed by Lynn. And of course, there's Wally Weld, Director of Baseball Operations, not present today. Most likely, one of the Road Warriors, Wally Weld, of course, at different tournaments, presenting awards, as well as Scott Gibson. So again, the reason why you saw pictures literally when we were showing at the beginning of each inning was due to copyright laws with music in the background. Otherwise, we would be shut down literally and you would not be able to watch this webcast. So that's why you've noticed at times when we have pictures showing and no audio, it's because we want to bring it to you in its entirety. So that's the reason for us not doing any communication when you see pictures only.
At this time, we will be giving out the individual special player awards throughout the tournament.
So a special shout out to
First off, the Team Sportsmanship Award for the 2018 American Legion Colorado Tournament goes to the Poudre High School Impalas, led by head coach Luke Cheever. Let's hear it for the Poudre.
So the Impalas getting the Sportsmanship Award.
Of the Team Sportsmanship Award.
So it's the Team Sportsmanship Award. So you can be a winner here besides playing in this tournament and not be in the finals. So the Impalas winning the Team Sportsmanship Award, you could see. And again, a shout out to Alliance Awards. We'll talk more.
Goes to the most valuable player, and it is Rocky Mountain's own Jet Hoggett.
Jet Hoggett winning the MVP award. Understandably, the starting pitcher did a terrific job hitting-wise. You can see very excited to receive his award.
Valuable pitcher in this year's 2018 American Legion Tournament. Congratulations, Jake Campbell.
Jake Campbell getting the most valuable pitcher award for Rocky Mountain. Well deserved, well earned. A lot of work go into these moments here for these players. And we have the final award for the most valuable hitter coming up. So Alliance Awards.
Not least, this year's most valuable hitter individual award goes to the Greeley Gojos third baseman Freddie Verdugo.
So Freddie Verdugo getting the most valuable hitter award here for Greeley Gojos. We're going to go silent here, and actually it looks like, yep, he's going to come over and grab it. I thought that was a nice touch for Verdugo. So Verdugo, of course, as we saw with some huge hits in some of the webcasts that we did in the past. We're going to go to a short break, and then we're going to try to get some interviews in. You're watching Colorado American Legion Baseball.
Play ball. Hey. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays, 970-352-5560. Rick's
Play ball.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders, open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders, open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays, 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
All right, little technical difficulty. We have to really be creative when we do these, especially towards the post games here. Go ahead and introduce yourself. And
I'm Jet Hoggett.
Jet Hoggett. You know, I murdered your name. Sorry, Jet.
It's all good.
Yeah, I forget. I think I called you Hogart.
Yeah, it's
You
okay.
sounded like some kind of farmer, so forgive me.
A lot of people botch my name sometimes, so I'm just kind of used to it.
Well, you know what? Thank you for being fair with me here. So, Jet, obviously MVP, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
We'll start off there. How does that feel?
It feels good. I think today, like, it didn't really feel like it was a championship game because it was home. So, like, I didn't really feel the nerves of, like, being a state championship. So that was kind of nice, just not dealing with all that pressure.
Yeah.
So I could kind of be relaxed at the plate and I was feeling, so that was really cool.
Well, it's your show today that you were relaxed, and the rest of your team, as I mentioned, very resilient is what I see with you guys. You never let up on the gas. I mean, I'm just amazed at exposing mistakes, obviously coming back with big hits and so forth. Got to feel good when you make a big play.
Yeah. The best thing is we're playing our best baseball at the end of the year, so this is honestly the perfect timing to come through in the state championship. So it's just good to see everyone starting to, like, cling together and start playing good.
Yeah, it really showed. The chemistry was there. Now, we already know that the Tucson Firebirds have made it into very good team out of Tucson, Arizona. We don't know what Nevada looks like because a number of those seniors have moved on, and meaning into college. I mean, literally, they're done. So competition-wise, you're looking forward to consistently teams as good as you and even better, potentially. And I'm not saying you're worse, but you will see some very good competition, probably a little faster. Does it matter the speed as far as hitting?
I mean, I honestly see it as a challenge, and it's only going to do good for our players because they're going to be able to see faster pitching, and, you know, they're only going to get better. It's not like they're going to get worse.
Right.
So it's just a good challenge for us to grow as a team and go into the spring.
Well, you're one of the few teams that I've heard about, because the Firebirds, I believe, are similar to Gojos. It's just people that try out for the team. You could be somebody that's graduated, maybe going off to college. And it's going to be fun to see how you guys, you know, really handle the pressure. The talent clearly is there, and really it's just execution. What does Scott Bullock tell you before each ball game? Does he talk about fundamentals? What kind of things does he emphasize with you guys?
He just mostly talks about the mental part of the game. Just like always, just play relaxed and just be there for your teammates, play hard, never have a play off. Just like always be playing hard and play for your teammates.
I got to ask the big question. Of course, college baseball, I'm sure, is in your mind. Any particular place, or does it matter where you play?
I'm just looking for a good program, honestly.
Okay, yeah. Place where they continue to help you grow as a ball player.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm guessing you're probably one of those guys, a student of the game, that watches a lot of film. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your MVP award, and mainly the team doing so well.
Thank
We
you.
look forward to seeing you guys in the regional.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks for coming
Thank
in.
you.
All right. Got one more to go here, and then we'll call it a day here from Gabe Pando Park, in case you missed it. The Rocky Mountain Lobos, of course, taking this one against Greeley Gojos and doing a masterful job both in the mound, the field, the hitting, everything. It was a complete performance. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ben Knauer.
Ben Knauer, thank you. I almost said Nauer.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
A lot of people do that,
yeah.
so I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad for.
No,
but you
fine.
have some great guys, and it was just a pleasure to watch you guys.
Yeah, a good group of guys.
What I really like, and I'm going to say this, I don't see. Well, I see that a lot, but I see a lot of humbleness in this team, and I also see good sportsmanship on this team, and that's a pleasure. Besides having all this great talent, so exciting time for you. You're looking forward to the regional.
Oh yeah, very excited. It'll be a lot of fun.
What was your big moment in this tournament? What would you say you're going to remember this for the rest of your life in this tournament?
I'd say getting 0-2 on that guy's curveball and taking him deep in the left there with the 2-run bomb. That was probably the sweetest moment of my life.
You know, and you're saying, okay, scouts, I hope you saw that.
Yeah.
We can get you footage of that if you want to use that. No trouble. We want to see you go on. I mean, not that we don't want you around, of course, but you know what I mean by that.
Thank you very much.
So again, great team chemistry. That's really the key, I think, to any team winning. And obviously, this will carry on. You're going to be a senior as well.
Yes.
Okay, so you still have next season. Let's talk about your high school team. Obviously, you guys were very good this last season. What do you look forward to next season for high school baseball?
It's tough to tell. I'm really excited for this off season. That's going to really dictate how well we do next spring. So.
You know,
excited.
you bring up a great point. How much time, because I know a lot of committed players put a lot of time.
Definitely.
I bet you put a lot of time. Do you play other sports, or is this your game?
This is my main sport.
This is your game.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So just give us an idea. When this is all over, regional is over, who knows, maybe the World Series in Shelby, which would be great.
That would be sweet.
You know what happens then, don't you?
Yep.
ESPN covers you guys.
Yeah.
That's a real media group. So
That's a big jump
I'm
right
hoping
there.
we're watching you on TV, which would be great.
That'd be awesome.
So your off season, last question. What does your off season look like for you getting prepared for every season?
A lot of grinding, mainly lifting weights and staying time in the cage, always seeing the ball coming to me and just grinding away.
Well, you see it very well. We saw that today. So congratulations, Ben, and we look forward to also seeing you at the regional. I'm hoping we have to interview you guys again.
Yeah, awesome.
All right,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank
Good
you very
championship.
much.
That's Ben Knauer, and as you know, the Rocky Mountain Lobos winning this one, and of course it'll be number 1 and number 2 will be Greeley Gojos heading to the regional. That starts on August 8th. We are looking forward to covering that here on Rad Sports. Both teams really just a great bunch of guys and great competitors. So again, it was the Rocky Mountain Lobos, the 2018 Elite A champions for Cameron Gibson and Warren Ray, of course, doing a terrific job shooting this. I'm Mike Ray. We'll see you next time from Metro State University on August 8th. You have yourself a great afternoon.